Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Real quick today I want to talk about this thing right here, the Titan T3 Power Rack. Just want to give you my initial Powerlifters review about it, talk about some of the things I like about it, talk about some of the things I don't like about it, and if this is really worth your money. Alright guys, so I know you have a lot of options when it comes to powerlifting equipment, especially when you're trying to build your own gym garage. It can be a little hard to find out what works best for you, what works best for your budget, and I think the Titan Fitness is a really great middleman to offer really good quality racks and lifting equipment that really won't break the budget, especially if you're just starting off to see, hey, is training at home something good for you? Now I want to point out some things that I really do like about the rack, and the first thing I'm going to point out over here, so Titan comes with various different colors you could use. You can get a blue, a green, I believe a white, or you can just do all matte black, which is really nice as well. I went with the red and black scheme just because I think that's kind of cool. But what I do love about this rack is for the price, you get all of the different selection here of options for both the safeties and also your squat height. So whether you're going to be benching on this thing, squatting on this thing, you're going to get a lot of versatility and pretty much put the safeties exactly where you want them to be beneficial to you. If we look over here, this is my first squat rack that I purchased from my gym garage. This is fitness gear. You'll find this at Dick's Sporting Goods. Had a bit of a trouble with this thing. I really wish that I would have done my research beforehand. But I was in a bit of a pinch. We just moved. I wanted to get something ASAP so I could train at home. One, to cut down on my travel time after work, and two, kind of be a little bit home faster and spend time with my family. This thing is great maybe for beginners, but for an experienced lifter, not so much. The holes right here have a big gap in between them, so these safeties really never provided me with an appropriate height to kind of be beneficial to me on the bench, so I never used them. Also, with this monster being a 3x3 half rack, I was never really able to not bang the weight coming out of this squat and bench. So that really created a problem with the heavier loads that I'm facing going into the Arnold. Okay, we're gonna talk about one of my other favorite things about this squat rack over here, the J hooks. Now, what I really like about them is not only their versatility, but you do have a nice height on them. So when you're re-racking the weight, you're not gonna be banging your bar. You can hit it here, come back down. Also has a really good, nice starting position. You can roll the bar all the way right up to the lip. But while I'm also here talking about the J-hooks, I'm gonna talk to you about what I don't like about it. This is one of my biggest gripes with this specific rack. Now I know Titan does sell upgraded J-hooks, but I feel like if you're gonna send J-hooks with the squat rack, go ahead and maybe make it the best ones possible. It just feels a little cheap, and we're gonna point out and show you why. Alright, so my main issue with the J-hooks is gonna be this lip right here, this kind of plastic that they have on here. Let me lift this up so you guys can see. So there's only one screw right here, and you got a lot of movement right there. I mean, does that affect the performance of the squat rack or re-racking the weight or anything? Absolutely not. But my fear over time that this is just going to constantly get loose and loose and loose, and then eventually fall off. I could probably remedy that with some glue or something there, but again, that shouldn't be something that me as a lifter, or actually consumer, should be gluing a brand new piece of equipment for it to function properly. So that's probably my biggest gripe with this squat rack. All right, now that we've kind of done talking about the J-hooks, I want to talk about one thing that I really do like about the squat rack, and that's the 2 pull-up options that you get. You don't have to pay any extra, it just comes with it. Now right up here, you get a nice, very thick pull-up bar, and what I really like about that, especially guys who want to continuously work on their grip. Grip is kind of my weakest things, so I'm constantly looking for options to improve it, ways I can train on it. The thicker bar hanging from there, pull-ups, any accessory work is going to be really great. And if you're not concerned with that, you actually get another pull-up here. And this is your traditional, probably a little thicker than the actual bar. And you can actually see these holes right here. You can adjust it to any height that you want, so that's really awesome. This squat rack is the short version in 24 inches. It also does come in a tall, which is 92 inches, and I believe 34 inches wide, just in case if you're maybe a bigger guy, you need extra room or you have extra room, that's always an option. Titan offering free shipping on any product they sell is pretty amazing. So when you factor in the price that you're gonna be saving, not just on your squat rack compared to other companies, you're gonna be saving on sales taxes depending on what state you're in, and also you're gonna be saving on shipping. I ordered this thing on Tuesday and it came in about Friday, so that's a really quick turnaround time. It came in 3 boxes. Now just my general experience with shipping, it was pretty quick. The package was a little scuffed up, but that's just the nature of shipping this kind of gym equipment. And another thing, they forgot to send me the plate holders, so that's why I don't have any weights on this thing right now, which has been a little bit of an inconvenience being that I'm training for the Arnold, so I still have to kind of keep my old rack just to hold my weights for right now, and then I'll be getting rid of that thing. But I did contact customer service. They were really quick in getting back to me. Said I should have it anywhere between 8 to 10 business days, which isn't that big a deal. I would have liked to go ahead and have everything at once, obviously. Definitely not the end of the world. Great customer service, so that's a really, really big bonus on that. And when you're looking at this rack, all the bonuses that you get with it, the different color options, and the value, I think it's gonna be really hard to beat this thing, especially with other companies like Rogue coming out there. I think their cheapest squat rack is around $500–600, and that's just for this, guys. That's just for a basic rack. I mean, for me, this thing has done the job. I've had a couple really heavy training sessions in preparation for the Arnold, and I just think if you're just a lifter starting to build your home gym, this is a great place to start. That's not gonna kill your budget. You're gonna get free shipping, you're gonna get fast shipping, and you're gonna get a lot of options. You guys look online, I'll post a link below at the accessories that come with this T3 model, and you guys are gonna be blown away. I mean, you can create this thing to be massive, all kinds of attachments for all kinds of different work. Punching bag attachment you can add on. They've got a chalk bowl. I mean, just all kinds of things. You can put a lat pull down machine on this thing, and they're always running sales, which is really, really cool. So yeah, guys, that's my general impression of this thing. I think that it's gonna be great for beginning lifters and experienced lifters, because I'm definitely not a beginner lifter, but this is my first kind of gym garage situation. And if you're on a budget, it's gonna be really, really hard to beat Titan. Alright guys, so that's my first impressions review of the Titan Fitness T3 squat rack. I think it's going to be really hard to beat this squat rack for its value, and performance wise it's held up. I've done some heavy lifts on it so far. I'm really pleased with it, really happy with my purchase, and I think you guys will be too. Let me know if you've purchased anything from Titan and what's been your general response and experience with it down below. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and this is Powerlifter Reviews.